Hi everyone. In this video, I'll be reading part 1 of my fanfic titled Spies Times 2. It is a crossover series between the shows Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, Sweet Life on Deck, Jessie, and Bunked. Now for Bunked, I haven't seen the previous 2 seasons. And so I want to say that's 6 and 7. Season 6 and 7. So don't spoil it in the comments for me. Also, I've added a few characters that are not in the series. These are my own characters. So I have Allie, who's my own character. I have Gabby, who's my own character. Mackenzie is my own character. And Gloria, I introduced her in a fanfic titled The ADHD Secret on my YouTube channel. MMJ Fanfictions. So, check that out if you want to see her introduction. And they're not in the show, they're my own characters, I want to clarify that. I come from Winnipeg, Manitoba. It is a dry season. I may have to pause and take water breaks because the dry weather affects, that part, and everything affects how much you can talk before having to drink your water again, right? So, but anyway, let's get on with the story. Sorry, I was blowing a hair off my device. And my cat has joined me, so if you hear her, don't be surprised. Anyway, so let's get on with this. Another picture slide is APS. This story has 4 parts. And that's what each part takes me to read. So before I start, MMJ, staging, actions, and time jumps. I already said this was a crossover. This is also the longest fanfic I have made to date. I have not made any fanfics that are longer than this one. And by that I mean it takes me 40 minutes to read from beginning to end. So that's why it's in 4 parts. So, hi Callie. My little cat's called Callie. This little, emoji that you see, last line I worked on. I have turned this fanfic also into a comic, and that was kind of my bookmark when I was making the, comic, but I've finished the comic, I just have to color it in. But that's what that was. I don't need to go through all the abbreviations for you. You had enough time to read that. And if not, you can go back, and mute me talking at that point. So, let's start. Spies times 2. This is me talking after school, one day at Cody and Bailey's house. They are now married with 2 twins, in case you missed my other ones with, my other Next Generation fanfics with the Sweet Life characters. Get out from there. My cat's going into a place she's not supposed to. She knows it. Anyway, let's get back to the story. Bella says, hey, this summer, can we go to Camp Kikiwaka? And Cindy, agreeing, says, yeah, and the camp is now run by the Rosses. As in Emma, Ravi. Okay, sorry. Emma, Ravi, and Zuri Ross. You know what big fans we are of them. Please. Cody says, it's fine with me, but I'm not the one you have to convince. You need both of us to agree to let you go. So Bella says pleadingly, please, Mom. Bailey's response is, sorry, but it's not okay with me. Cindy is mad and shocked. Why not? Bailey covering with arms around... Bailey is covering with her arms around the twins' backs. 'Cause you're my little girls. Bella and Cindy in unison say, "We're 12, not babies anymore." Bailey's response, "I realize that. I'm sorry, but it's a no for now. Maybe next year." Cindy responds with, "But Mom, you said that last year." "Did I? Well, it's still a no." "Come on." "Why?" asked Bella. "Why won't you let us go?" Bailey yells, "No means no, now drop it." Cody steps in trying to calm the girls down. "Can you leave us alone, girls? I'll see what I can do. I will talk to you guys later, okay?" Bella and Cindy are understanding. "Okay." And Bella asks, "Hey Cindy, do you want to play Mario Party 9 with me? In the basement?" "Sure." The two girls head to the basement to play the video game. Now in the living room with Bailey and Cody. "When you gonna tell them the Jessie secret?" "I was thinking never." "I mean, every family has secrets." "Yeah, but ours shouldn't be one of them." "I mean, aren't you curious about how the kids you nannied turned out?" "Of course I am. But if I go, they'll be on their best behavior," says Bailey. "And not their real behavior." Cody impulsively says, "Well, it's too bad you don't have a spy on the inside who could tell you what they're like in reality." Bailey realizes, "You're right. I don't have a spy. I have something better. And what's better than one spy? 2 spies. Also, it's a win-win. They get to go, and I get my own personal spies." "You know, that's not what I meant." "Of course, but there's no getting this idea out of my head." "Stop picking the carpet!" Being a pet parent. Sorry, back to the story. "You know that's not what I meant." "Of course, but there's no getting this idea out of my head." "Okay, when are we telling them?" "Well, it's May now, so beginning of June?" "Deal. It's now June. On a Saturday. Blah, 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 blah. On a Saturday. Cody, Bailey, Bella, and Cindy are on their living room couch. Cindy asks, "What's this about, and why is Mom smiling so much?" "We have some news." Cindy asks, "What kind of news?" "First," says Cody, "your mom's going to tell you a story. After that, we'll tell you the big news." Bailey explains, "The reason I was hesitant about you going to Camp Kikiwaka is because I used to be the Ross's nanny. I haven't seen them since they were campers at Camp Kikiwaka." Excuse me. "Also, they don't know I'm a scientist, nor do they know my real name is Bailey." "Then what did they call you, Nanny?" "No, I told them my name was Jessie. In case your dad or uncle were to win an award." Cody finishes the sentence. "That way, if she was watching it with them, and either of us thanked her, the Rosses would have no idea we were referring to her." "Okay, that makes much more sense." "Wait, you said you were hesitant. Does that mean what I think it means?" There. "Mean what I think it means?" "Wait, are you allowing us to go?" "Well, I've wanted to know how they turned out. However, if I go, they'll try and impress me by acting their best. And I want to know what they're like IRL. Here we go. So you're saying we can go, so long as we spy on the Rosses for you," clarifies Bella there. Bailey says, "Certainly. Yes, you can go as my spies, or you don't go at all." Bella and Cindy, "It's a deal." They shake on it. Now they are in the family car. Bailey is driving. Hey Cindy, do you mind if we don't tell the campers that our parents are scientists? Of course, we don't need to be labeled as nerds by association. Sorry, Mom and Dad. But you're famous scientists, and we don't want that as our reputation. Cody and Bailey in unison. As a couple of nerds, we understand the whole reputation thing. So, tell them our names and jobs are as follows. Just flip our first and last name. So, say my first name is Pickett, and my last name is Bailey. And Cody explains. And for me, say my name is Martin Tyresha. Bella questions, why Tyresha? Cody explains, that's an inside joke between me and Zach and I. Does that mean the beauty pageant you went in as Tyresha happened IRL? I always thought Uncle Zach was just pulling our leg with that story. Cody growls annoyed. Zach! Cindy mumbles to Bella, I took that as a yes. Cody takes a deep breath. Yes, the prize money would have bought us new bikes. That's why I did it. We can't believe you did that. Though we understand. So, what do we tell them you do for work? Bailey suggests, you can tell them I'm a farmer. Cody tells them, you can say I work in retail at Costco. Yes, I just spelled that right. I should know how to spell that. Anyway. Side note, when I envision Cindy, let me try that again. When I envision, why can't I say this? Side note, when I envision Cindy, I picture her to look like Cody as Tyresha. And with Bella, for her look, it's kind of what I imagine a young Bailey would look like. Back to the story now. Just follow this path, says Bailey. When you meet a fork in the road, ring the bell, which will alert one of the owners/counselors to come and lead you to the camp. Or at least that's what it said online. Bella and Cindy happily say, love you guys, see you at the end of summer. The two then close their car doors and follow their mother's instructions. The twins are now at the fork in the road. Oh, can I ring the bell? Asks Bella. Cindy suggests, why don't we ring it together? Now both have rung the bell. Lou then greets them. Hi, my name is Lou. You must be some of our new campers. Now, will you follow me? The girls follow. 5 minutes later, they're at camp. Now, just a little bit of paperwork before we start. What are your parents' names? Our mom's name is Pickett Tyresha, says Cindy. Bella informs, our dad's name is Martin Tyresha. Emma nicely says, Kay, now what are your names and ages? Bella introduces herself. Hi, I'm Bella Tyresha. Cindy says, and I'm Cindy Tyresha. We're twins and are 12, says Bella. Ravi. Now. Great. What do your parents do for work? Bella explains, our mom is a farmer and our dad's a retail worker at Costco. Hi. And now Zuri's come up to them. Hi, I'm Zuri, a CIT and co-owner of this camp. I wrote this before she became like a counselor or whatever, so anyway, I'm Zuri, a CIT and co-owner of this camp. Then Ravi says, introduces himself and says, I'm Ravi, a counselor and co-owner of this camp as well. And that is the end of part 1. I hope you stay tuned for part 2, 3, and 4. And this, emoji here is just to separate the part 1 and 2. That's the only reason I have that emoji there. It doesn't mean anything else. It's just a stopper. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this story. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and I hope you have a fantastic day.